Help everyone cross the road. Help everyone cross the road. Look at this. Look at the process is in place. I mean, hey, I'm not knocking it actually, because when there's a load of people here, it's impossible to go through that pelican crossing? No, zebra crossing. It's impossible because there's just too many people. So I'm not knocking it, but that's the state of, come on everyone, we'll go on holiday and tourism in London. No, wait there, you can't cross the road. We have to have a steward wearing a high-vis vest. Make sure everyone's safe. Just put a fucking pelican crossing there instead. How much money is it costing to have 4 people to aid in the traverse of a simple mechanism like a zebra crossing? We'll have 4 people in high-vis shirts. Honestly, we are getting, as a world, well, in the Western world anyway, just so fucking nannying, aren't we? Jesus. People need a bit of danger in their life. Honestly, they do. People need to think for themselves, which is more important. Like, is it a good idea to cross right now? No, it's probably not. Rather than just going, oh yeah, the light said I can, so I'm just going to do it. I think there was a study once about, in a town, they took away all the traffic regulations, all the lights, restrictions, everything, and just let everyone just get on with it, just to test. So what happened was the drivers were like, oh, okay, shit's getting real now, I'm going to pay attention to what I'm doing. Like, is there a pedestrian going to cross here? What's happening? And the driving was greatly increased and congestion was greatly reduced. I'd like to know why it hasn't been implemented nationwide. Because if you just say, oh, there's a red light there, you know, as soon as it goes green, the drivers will just go straight through it without looking. If the drivers approached it thinking, there might be something coming here, even if it's a green light, which incidentally there isn't, and the pedestrian is on red, so it's absolutely fine to just drive through here. Absolutely fine. There's no danger to anyone whatsoever. Yet, we're sat here because there's a light is telling us to do that, and the decision-making process has been migrated from a human brain that's been trained, and you would have thought learned to drive correctly. That power has been devolved to a fucking light bulb. Let people learn to do it themselves. And I'm sure everyone will become much nicer drivers as well. Because then you don't get in arguments about the rules. Like, oh, you jumped a red light, you jumped a red light. It wouldn't be a red light. Every light is effectively a red light. It's just, you've got to govern whether it's safe to drive through it or not. Look at this, all these people doing U-turns. That's because the junction we just came out of that I was moaning, you can't turn right there and you can't turn right out of that one. So people have to do this, drive down here, turn round, drive back up and sit in more traffic that they don't want to be in order to comply with the fucking light bulb. It's just bonkers. It's ridiculous. But, you know, we all just trundle along and put up with it, because if I went on a campaign to try and do something about this one thing, people would just be like, oh, get over yourself, dickhead, it's a traffic light, just deal with it. And no one would take it seriously. But you add all these frustrations into a normal person's life, their day-to-day existence is scattered and filled with all these little annoyances. One annoyance on its own isn't going to hurt, but 35 of them in a day, it's going to start making people feel pretty stressed and pretty bad and pretty upset. So you may complain and think it's minor. It is minor in the grand scheme of things, you know, world poverty. We could do something about that instead. So of course no one's going to challenge the traffic light. But if everyone did their own little bit and we solved all these problems, maybe we'd have more time to concentrate on world poverty. Even just saying that as a sentence sounds ridiculous because of the scale difference of magnitude of what is a bad problem, what is an everyday annoyance, and what is a massive planetary issue. Oh, a load of traffic now. sit in this shit now. And on this bike, it's not easy. She's wearing a short skirt. It's blowing up in the wind. Let's see if we can get some knicker action. Oh. Bloody bus.